month of separated bitter disappointment. After opening victories against Washington State and Texas Tech, the Ducks stumbled at Utah and then last week to Southern California. But one constant has been the play of Oregon's defense. It ranks second in the Pac-10 and held mighty USC to only 265 yards. Oregon fans found hope in the late stages of last week's loss. Junior college transfer Brett Salisbury came in late and guided the Ducks to their lone touchdown. He made battle starter Danny O'Neal for playing time tonight. The Ducks hope to begin the month of October with a confidence-building win as New Mexico State invades Autzen Stadium. Up next, it's the Oregon Ducks and the Aggies of New Mexico State. From Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon, is the Pac-10 versus the Big West. The Oregon Ducks against the Aggies of New Mexico State. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Todd McKim along with Ken Woody, and welcome to this afternoon's contest. The Ducks are a prohibitive favorite, but they've struggled the last couple of weeks, and they desperately need a victory to start the month of October. When you look at the Aggies, they come in with a struggling program, to say the least. They've lost 30 of the last 31 games.
Playing better so far this year, though, Todd.
They have. They've had a chance to win 2 out of the 3 ball games they've played in. They play a traditional 4-3 defense, so they need a good inside linebacker, and they've got one.
Steve Campbell would be leading the Pac-10 in tackles with 32 if he were playing in the Pac-10 this year.
What can the Aggies possibly do this afternoon to beat the Ducks?
All the keys are emotionally oriented. This game is going to shapes up as a blowout. They need to stay in the game. They need to frustrate Oregon. Oregon's not played well. They've had penalties, turnovers. They need to have the Ducks get frustrated. They need to play inspired. They've got to pray for divine intervention.
And that might not even help as well. As far as the Ducks are concerned, they've been hit by injuries all year long. The latest to free safety Eric Castle. We understand he is not going to play this afternoon, but the Ducks have a good backup in Chad Cota, a redshirt freshman from Ashland.
Chad Cota is really impressed. He's been on 12 tackles this year, and they've all been crushers.
All right. What can the Ducks do to win this afternoon?
Ducks need to establish physical superiority. They have better players. They need to prove that right away. They need to force turnovers. They've had none the past 2 games, both losses. They need to set a standard of play for October. Foolish penalties, turnovers have plagued them. They need to play well.
Indeed they do, and that starts maybe with the quarterback as well. Danny O'Neal will start tonight for the Ducks as they take on the Aggies. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff. It's the Oregon Ducks and New Mexico State's Aggies. Ducks football on Prime Sports Northwest is brought to you by Rainier Beer. Around here, it's Rainier.